You look at it from that perspective. This could be an opportunity. And Donald Trump's behind both, all of it. He's behind uniting Africa by threatening Mr. Traore with some coon ass motherfucker in a uniform, using him to go threaten African leaders, and then them making Africa come together and unifying Africa on April 30th was beautiful. To stand up for one of our brothers. Haiti jumped in. Jamaica said, "What's going on? Let's go," right? So it's the Black American people. I didn't really understand why we didn't hear a lot more, because now the divide and conquer is working in 2025 after all these years, literally at a level. Why now? One, are we having this argument between FBAs versus Africans? Period. While the people who caused this shit are sitting back watching this like fucking Donald Sterling in the stands. They caused dark versus light. House nigga, field nigga. They didn't want black soldiers going into North Africa in World War II because they would have wanted to converse with each other and meet and lock in at all. Your Martin Luther King and Nelson Mandela. All of that is gone. What do we do now with Kwanzaa? What are you going to do with Kwanzaa? And you don't have an army at all. You got 54 countries with 54 armies ready to get down and unified also in that respect to even have that conversation. But this moment, again, also sparks a chance to have this conversation openly. So Donald Trump is behind both, because uniting of Africa, to speak on behalf of uniting Africa to one another and actually doing that on April 30th, 2025, plus causing black folks and African people to confront each other with this dark light African versus African American. We would never have this conversation if he didn't do that too. And everybody's running and saying Donald Trump said this, Donald Trump said that. You sound like the gun line nigga in fucking Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin, standing next to Boss Man telling on us, nigga. I'm from the hood too. So I'm gonna talk like this. Even though my family came from Africa and moved to the Central District of Seattle, Washington in 1973, my father came here. Then he said for my mother in 1974. After that, then my sister was born in 1975, and I was born in 1977 at University of Washington Hospital. So I've been in the CD my whole life, or not in my whole life, but I've been born and raised out that neighborhood. That's what that is, from Union to the Valley, and I know every motherfucking body from the west side to the south end, Tacoma, Hilltop, and you don't stop. You know, well, I'm older, but I'm saying my generation, I got friends up there. I got friends in the south end. I've always had friends in the south end. I've been in Renton. I've been all over. So that is. But what I'm saying is, this starts that conversation. This starts this dark versus light. This starts this African versus African American. We're speaking about it amongst each other. And don't go get Donald Trump involved in this conversation. Let's handle our own business, since you want to do it live, and we're doing it live on both parties. African people are guilty of talking crazy about black people. Black people are guilty of doing the same thing to them. How you speak about us and how what I dealt with growing up too. But we still locked in first with each other, just like the mafia. When they hit the penitentiary, they locked in. Most groups, right? If the penitentiary is a microcosm of the real world and divided along racial lines, once they hit that prison yard, they become one based on the color of your skin. Is there interaction amongst each other? Yes, there is, but not a lot. There's rules involved. So what is the difference? That is how the world really works. This is fake. We have to lie about what we really want to say to each other about not wanting Africans or not wanting some Asians or some Mexicans or whatever. And with Donald Trump, you got a racist president here who looks like the Ku Klux Klan. You're asking him to get rid of Africans repeatedly in the comment section. Trump said this. Donald said he about to do this, that. That sounds like your daddy or or Massa. I think what is this comment? This tone. We were just cool. You were just African American last week, and just like that, poof, everybody's Native American. The Native Americans beat your ass and owned you, showing out in front of the white man. Then the white man stuck them on a trail of tears on the way to the Reds, and they've been on the Reds ever since. And they also have affluent groups of Native Americans too. But this is Native American country, is it not? Even the Taina in Jamaica, same thing, Native American land. So where did you come from? Where's your land? Where's your village? Where's your books? From this place that's not Africa. I want to know this. Someone teach me.